Good morning. Thank you for coming. My name is Medea Benjamin. I'm the co-founder of Code Pink and the human rights group Global Exchange. We are here today in support of Mohammed Al-Ajami, a Qatari poet and literature student who was arrested in 2011 for writing a poetic tribute to the Arab Spring called Tunisian Jasmine. For his poem, he was charged with insulting the Emir of Qatar, Hamid bin Khalifa Al Thani, and inciting to overthrow the ruling system. He confessed to writing the poem, but stated that he did not intend to insult the emir. On November 29, 2012, he was sentenced to life in prison, which was later reduced to 15 years. He has spent much of his prison time in solitary confinement. Human rights groups worldwide have rallied to his aid. This includes Amnesty International, which has called on the Qatari government to release Al-Ajami, Human Rights Watch, and we have a representative of Human Rights Watch here with us today. PEN America is currently engaged in actions to release Al-Ajami, and we will read their statement here today. We believe that Al-Ajami's imprisonment is an outrage. We are using the occasion of the release of Al-Ajami's latest poem, a tribute to all those who struggle for freedom, to come together to show our support and to call on the Qatari government to release him. We'll begin this press conference with a reading in Arabic and English of his new poem.
منتديات العرجاء الرسمية.
قصيدة من زنزانة. هام فيك العقل أم هام فؤادي، يا بلاد العرب يا دار الأعادي، إن ملكت العقل قانونا وفكرة، باحترام الرأي ملكت فؤادي.
Poem from a Prison Cell by Mohammed Al-Ajami. Is it my mind or my heart that I've lost to you, Arab lands, home of enemies? If you held our minds with law and reason, if you respected our opinions, then you'd hold my heart as well.
من أنا؟ لا تسأل الأيام عني، ما أنا إلا سجين انفرادي.
Who am I? Don't ask the days about me. I'm nothing but a prisoner in an isolation cell.
في بلادي يسلب الإجحاف حقي، في بلادي حقق الجهل اعتقادي، في بلادي لم يعد للشعب صوتا كي يهجي مفردات الانتقاد.
Here in my country, oppression is what takes our rights away. Here, ignorance determines our convictions. Here, the people no longer have a voice, cannot spell out the language of reproach.
يا بلادي إن يكن للبعد عذرا، سخت عذرا كلما طال بعادي.
My country, if insight required an apology, I'd never stop apologizing.
أخبري أبنائك شرقا وغربا، ريثما يشدو على الأغصان شادي، إن شعبا دون رأي ليس إلا كقطيع هائم في كل وادي.
Tell your children, east and west, and keep telling them until the birds sing it in the branches, that a people without opinions is nothing but a herd that's thirsty, yet blind to the nearby oasis.
جاهدوا بالرأي إن الرأي كان كامتطاء الخيل أو نقل العتاد، عند سلطان سعى بالأمر جورا أوجد الصمت له عذر التمادي.
Fight for your convictions. This is how you ride your steeds and bear your arms against a ruler who seeks to oppress and who molds your silence into a pretext for injustice.
أخبريهم أنني كنت فريدا في انتصاري وانكساري وعنادي، ساغني وقتي بأذلال ولكن لم أكن الوقت سهل الانقياد.
Tell them that I, stubborn, persistent, was unmatched in my victory and my defeat. Time may have disgraced me, but I haven't been easy for time to shackle.
سيد الأوباش لو ملكت أمرا كعروش السوء من قوم ابن عادي، التي فالوحي قال الله عنها حين قال ارمي ذات العماد. لم تكن في الأرض صديقا نبيا إن تكلمت صغيرا فالمهادي.
Lord of Rabble, what of yours compares to the throne of Ibn Ad's people in Iram, the city of pillars which God spoke of in his revelation? You've been insincere, a false prophet on earth, though you, like Jesus, spoke in the crib.
قد جرحت الحق زورا فاستطاشا، كبرياء العهد في ثوب الحداد. كيف ترجو طاعة تدعو لذنب إن أطعناك فسحقا للمبادئ؟ هل نصلي فرضنا حين نصلي للعباد أم إلى رب العباد؟
You've wounded truth, and my proud allegiance is lifeless now and clad in black. How can you expect obedience when you call for injustice? If we obeyed you, then what would become of our principles? When we pray, who do we pray to? To God or to God's servants?
في امتهان الظلم خرم للمكارم، في انتهاج العدل درء للفساد. من يكن للناس تضليلا وشرا، لم يكن للناس يوما خير هادي. بعداء ربما أهديك مجدا، إن يكن للمجد تاريخ حيادي. فابتئس، لسنا بأعداء بتاتا.
There's no room for virtue under oppression. There's no room for vice on the road to justice. Whoever wrongs and deceives his people will never be able to guide them. If history were objective, it would tell how you've sought glory in my so-called enmity. Go ahead and be miserable, though you and I are not enemies.
فالعداء كان عداء أحادي، لا أعادي غير من كان جديرا بعدائي عندما فعلا أعادي. سألي ما أكثر الأيام فخرا كلما نادى إلى الفخر المنادي. حينما أسترجع التاريخ كانت عندما كنت سجينا في بلادي. حينما وثقت بالقيد يداي وثق التاريخ بالنصر اعتدادي.
I avoid enmity and make enemies only of those who are truly worthy. If you ask after my finest day, on an occasion when words of pride are called for, I'd call history to mind and say, it was when I was a prisoner in my own country. For when you shackled my wrists, history gave me strength and confidence in victory.
إن ذل القيد دون المجد عزة للأيادي قبل أصحاب الأيادي. أيها الأبواب والسجان لطفا أيقظوني كلما زاد رقادي.
These disgraceful chains are power in my hands, not power for those who lord it over me. Doors and guards, wake me up gently whenever I sleep too long.
ليس شوقا إنما خوفا لكي لا تنظر الأعداء ضعفي في رقادي. رغم أني لم أعد أدري بحال هل غفت عيناي أم طال سهادي.
It is not desire, but fear that makes me ask this. Fear that the enemies will see my weakness when I sleep, though I no longer know if my eyes are closed or if I've been awake all this time.